The Magic Forest. Once upon a time, in a small village at the edge of a big forest, there lived a boy named Tom. Tom was 10 years old, with short brown hair and bright blue eyes that sparkled with curiosity. He loved exploring and dreamed of having great adventures. One sunny morning, Tom woke up early. The birds were singing, and the sky was clear. It was the perfect day for an adventure. Tom decided to explore the big forest. He packed a small bag with some food, water, and a notebook. He loved to write about his adventures. "Good morning, Mom," Tom said as he came into the kitchen. His mother was making breakfast. "Good morning, Tom," his mother replied with a smile. "You look excited today." "Yes, Mom. I want to explore the forest." "Can I go?" Tom asked. "Be careful, and don't go too far," his mother said. "Come back before lunch." "I will, Mom." "Thank you," Tom said, hugging his mother. Tom quickly ate his breakfast and set off towards the forest. The village was quiet in the early morning. He walked through the streets, waving at the few people he saw. He reached the edge of the village and entered the forest. The trees were tall, and the leaves made a soft rustling sound. Tom felt very happy. He walked along a narrow path, looking around for anything interesting. After a while, he saw something shiny on the ground. It was a small, silver key. Tom picked it up and put it in his bag. "Maybe this key will open something special," he thought. Tom continued to walk deeper into the forest. He saw many beautiful flowers and heard the songs of birds. He felt like he was in a magical place. After walking for a long time, he came to a high wall covered in ivy. This must be something important, Tom thought. There could be a secret behind this wall. He looked around and saw an old wooden door hidden behind the ivy. Tom's heart started to beat fast. He took the silver key from his bag and tried it in the lock. The key fit perfectly, and the door opened with a creak. Tom stepped inside and gasped. The garden was even more beautiful than he had imagined. There were flowers of every color, tall trees with green leaves, and a clear blue sky above. In the center of the garden was a fountain with sparkling water. Tom walked around, smelling the flowers and listening to the birds. He felt very happy and peaceful. He took out his notebook and started to write about the garden. He wanted to remember everything. As he walked around, he saw a small bench under a tree. He sat down and looked at the fountain. The water sparkled in the sunlight, and Tom felt very calm. He closed his eyes and listened to the sounds of the garden. Suddenly, he heard a soft voice. "Hello, Tom." Tom opened his eyes and looked around. He saw a small fairy standing on the edge of the fountain. The fairy had wings that sparkled like diamonds and wore a dress made of flower petals. "Hello," Tom said, surprised. "Who are you?" "I am Lily, the fairy of the magic garden," the fairy replied with a smile. "Thank you for visiting my garden." "Your garden is beautiful," Tom said. "I love it here." "I am glad you like it," Lily said. "Not many people can find this place." "You have a kind heart, Tom." Tom felt very happy. "Thank you, Lily. Can I visit the garden again?" "Of course," Lily said. "You are always welcome here. Just use the silver key to open the door." Tom smiled. He felt like he had found a new friend. He spent the rest of the morning talking to Lily and exploring the garden. He wrote everything in his notebook and drew pictures of the flowers and the fountain. As the sun started to climb higher in the sky, Tom knew it was time to go home. He said goodbye to Lily and promised to come back soon. He walked back through the forest, feeling very happy and excited. When Tom reached home, his mother was waiting for him. "Did you have a good time, Tom?" his mother asked. "Yes, Mom. I found a magic garden. It is beautiful, and I met a fairy named Lily," Tom said excitedly. His mother smiled. "I am glad you had a good time. Now, wash your hands and come to lunch." Tom nodded and went to wash his hands. He couldn't wait to tell his father about his adventure. At lunch, Tom told his parents everything about the magic garden. They were very happy to see him so excited. After lunch, Tom went to his room and looked at his notebook. He read what he had written and looked at his drawings. He felt very proud. Every day after that, Tom visited the magic garden. He spent time with Lily, wrote in his notebook, and drew pictures of the flowers and trees. He felt very happy and peaceful in the garden. It became his favorite place in the world. One day, Lily told Tom about the magic fountain in the garden. "The fountain has special water," Lily said. "If you drink the water, it will make you very happy and healthy." Tom was curious. He went to the fountain and took a sip of the water. It tasted fresh and sweet. He felt a warm feeling in his heart and smiled. "Thank you, Lily," Tom said. "I feel very happy." "The garden's magic is now with you," Lily said. "Remember to always be kind and take care of the garden." "I will," Tom promised. As the days went by, Tom shared the magic of the garden with his friends. He told them about the beautiful flowers, the sparkling fountain, and the kind fairy named Lily. His friends were very excited and wanted to visit the garden too. Tom showed them the way to the garden and helped them find the silver key. They opened the door and stepped inside. They were amazed by the beauty of the garden and the magic of the fountain. They thanked Tom for sharing the secret with them. The garden became a special place for all the children in the village. They played, laughed, and enjoyed the magic of the garden. They took care of the flowers and kept the garden clean. The village became a happier place because of the magic garden. Tom felt very proud and happy. He knew that he had found a special place and shared it with his friends. He continued to visit the garden every day, spending time with Lily and writing in his notebook. He knew that the garden would always be a part of his life. One day, Tom's parents decided to visit the garden with him. Tom was excited to show them the magic place he loved so much. They walked through the forest, following the narrow path. Tom opened the door with the silver key, and they stepped inside. Tom's parents were amazed by the beauty of the garden. They saw the colorful flowers, the tall trees, and the sparkling fountain. They felt the magic of the garden and understood why Tom loved it so much. "This place is wonderful," Tom's mother said, looking around with wide eyes. "It truly is," Tom's father agreed. "Thank you for sharing this with us, Tom." Tom felt very happy. He showed his parents around the garden, introducing them to Lily. They spent the day exploring, talking, and enjoying the peaceful atmosphere. From that day on, Tom's parents also became regular visitors to the magic garden. They helped Tom and his friends take care of the flowers and keep the garden beautiful. The magic garden became a special place for the entire village, a place where everyone could find happiness and peace. And so, Tom lived happily, surrounded by the beauty and magic of the secret garden. He learned the importance of kindness, friendship, and taking care of nature. The magic garden remained a special place for the village children and their families, a place where they could always find happiness and peace. The end.